In this day and age of rapid-fire frame-by-frame analysis, there's not much that goes unnoticed in modern movies.
Secretly, I'm just like, hey man, where is the chase and how do I cut to it?
But there have been some cinematic Easter eggs that were so subtle they slipped right by us until years later, when eagle-eyed fans finally spotted something new in film favorites. Here are a few movie Easter eggs that went unnoticed for a surprisingly long time. Go Red Wings? It took decades for one not-so-minor detail from John Hughes' 1986 existential comedy Ferris Bueller's Day Off to finally be explained. In the movie, teen slacker Ferris takes his girlfriend Sloane and his best friend Cameron on a senior skip day adventure through Chicago. Together, the trio hit some of the Windy City's most iconic sites, including Wrigley Field and the Art Institute of Chicago. All the while, Cameron wore a Detroit Red Wings hockey jersey, which was nothing short of blasphemy since the team is an old rival of the Chicago Blackhawks. It wasn't until the film's 30th anniversary celebration in 2016 that the reason for Cam's peculiar thread selection was finally revealed. Actor Alan Ruck explained that his iconic shirt was actually a nod to the friction he had with his dad in the movie. Ruck said that the director, quote, decided Cameron had a horrible relationship with his father, but a great relationship with his grandfather, who lived in Detroit and could take Cameron to Red Wings games. That's all it was, and it was never explained in the movie. Holy Groot. In late 2015, Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn revealed a cut image from the movie on his Facebook page in which his animated tree hero Groot presided over a table full of characters arranged just like Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper. After one fan joked that Groot could be his own cross because he's a tree, and thusly made of wood, Gunn mentioned that the fan wasn't far off, and there was a similarly Christ-themed Easter egg that fans had not yet noticed. Then someone found it. As the team ship is about to crash, Groot stretches his arms out in a shape resembling Christ on the cross, shielding the other Guardians, which is a pretty Christ-like gesture as well if you think about it. Medication memo. Hannibal Lecter has definitely had his share of memorable moments over the years. Arguably, the most memorable of all came in Silence of the Lambs, when he told Clarice Starling about another government official who tried to match wits with him.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
It may not have been obvious to everyone, but that maniacal menu description might have contained a sinister clue. See, the movie was based on Thomas Harris's 1988 novel of the same name, which was published at a time when a certain antidepressant was popularly prescribed. That medication, known as an MAOI, just so happened to have advised against patients ingesting items eerily similar to the ones he described, namely foods like liver, fava beans, and red wine. Hannibal himself would have known this, since he was a psychiatrist. So maybe he was giving Clarice a hint that he'd gone off his meds and planned his big escape from the cell that separated him from the rest of the world. The Potato Strikes Back. The Star Wars franchise might just be the most watched in history. Needless to say, over the years, keen eyes have spotted occasional gaffes and mistakes, and an in-joke or two. The making of The Empire Strikes Back pushed the cast and crew to their limits. George Lucas, wanting a break from directing and daunted by the pressure of following up Star Wars, might not have directed the sequel, but he still took a hands-on approach during the production process, especially when it came to the special effects. The film's famed asteroid chase became a particular sticking point for Lucas, who reportedly ordered the effects crew to redo it several times. Bored, frustrated, and inspired by a passing comment remarking that the asteroids look like potatoes, the effects team decided to hide an actual potato in an asteroid field during a chase scene.
And I think Ken Ralston said, hell, it looks like a potato. We'll just put some potatoes in. So they shot.
Ones from the very distance.
Ones from the very distance were actual potatoes.
Lucas himself apparently didn't notice the prank until years later. Audiences took their time too. It wasn't until the days of video and Laserdisc that viewers could freeze frame the scene and play Spot the Spud. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like the one you just watched, and let us know which little-known Easter eggs you've noticed in movies.